Hello and welcome back to another episode of Notepads All Studs. I'm Alex Corbisiero, and as always, joining me is Ryan Matyas. This is where we talk all things Asahi Super Dry Pacific Nations Cup. And Ryan, there's lots to talk about. Obviously, we got our Pacific Nations Cup winners in Fiji. My prediction was wrong. My prediction was wrong. Your prediction was right.
Yeah.
It was
I picked Japan as well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I thought you were on the Fiji train. My bad.
Yeah, sorry.
But anyway, congratulations, Fiji. Absolutely delivering. Very competitive game in the first half, and then Fiji ran away with it a bit in the second half. Probably thoroughly deserved. Those were the two best teams, and I feel like Fiji delivered. But we'll talk more of that a bit later in the show. But really, what we want to get into today is our Pacific Nations Cup team of the tournament. There's been lots of talent on show. Multiple 6 teams playing in this competition, so lots of depth charts to get through.
This is tough.
But we've made a decent crack at it. Should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
Obviously, our first number on the team sheet, number 1, loose head position, Aroni Maui of Fiji. He started 3 of the matches, 1 off the bench. He's been part of this incredible Fijian scrum, which has been dominant in every game in this competition. Plays his rugby at Saracens. And a few stats for you, Ryan, for the loose head. No Pop has made more passes. He's made 11, completed more offloads, 2, or hit more rucks in 66 than Aroni Maui in the 2024 Pacific Nations Cup, while he was just one of 3 props to win multiple turnovers at the breakdown. Obviously, it starts up front with the set piece, and he's ticked that box.
And you love a set piece.
Yeah,
you love a set piece.
Love a set piece.
We're in your wheelhouse here.
He's been a weapon around the park as well. So hard to deny him, and obviously in the winning team. Okay, our next position at hooker. This one was a tough one. There's been strong standouts across, but we have highlighted this person. It's someone we both know well. It's number 2 from Samoa. It's Sama Malola. Just missed the physicality out there for me. Like, I think the repeat efforts in D, the way he just sort of gets up, bangs someone, rolls out, gets right back out to the third man, does it again. Incredible with ball in hand. And also, Sama Malola has beaten the most defenders in 7, completed the most offloads in 3, and made the most tackles, 42, of any front row in the 2024 Pacific Nations Cup. Our next name on the team sheet, number 3, tight head, locking it down. Some decent competition in this area in the tournament, but it has to be number 3 for Fiji, Samu Tawaki. He started all 4 matches. Similar to Maui, he's been part of an incredibly dominant scrum. I think Fiji, just adding that layer of set-piece dominance in this competition has really helped them go on and win the thing. He completed at least 7 more tackles than any other prop in the 2024 Pacific Nations Cup at 36, and was one of just 2 props to make 20-plus carries in the competition. All right, let's continue with the forwards. And number 4, our loose head lock. And this is someone we have highlighted on the tournament. Number 4 for Japan, Warner Derns. Outstanding competition. Started all 4 matches for Japan. Plays for Tokyo Brave Lupus. Big on attack, big on defense, big at the set piece. Warner Derns has made 9 dominant tackles in this 2024 Pacific Nations Cup. At least 3 more than any other player, completing 48 tackles overall, the most of any lock in the competition. Derns also stole the most lineouts of any player at 7.
Incredible athlete, but I mean, the stats are all around the park, not just in ball carrying, but in defense, line out, steals, again, the set piece dominance. That's incredible.
That's the theme with this team so far. We picked all court game. I think his set piece has been outstanding, but he's been very effective both sides of the ball. Big moments, carry, line break, try, line break, offload, try. Same with the D. Sony can throw the hammer down, and I think an important cog in that machine, especially at set piece for Japan. So Warner Derns, you are our number 4. All right, our next position in our team of the tournament is number 5, our tight head lock, and this is a big man. Asoa Nasila Sila of Fiji does the technical stuff well, but also incredibly impactful in the open field. He started 3 matches for Fiji, Ryan. He plays his rugby at the Fijian Drua. He was one of just 2 locks to make 10-plus dominant carries in the 2024 Pacific Nations Cup. Warner Derns, the other one, and also ranked 2nd for meters in contact among locks in the competition with 43 to Warner Derns' 59. Decent performance, decent stat, gives you size at the scrum. There's a reason why this Fijian scrum has been so dominant when you got absolute oaks in the second row as well. And I think his ability to sort of combine his set piece with dynamic involvements in the loose makes him a clear standout for me. All right, let's move away from the front five. We're now to the back row, and we've got number 6, blindside flanker first. This guy, a big star in sevens originally, now playing his rugby Fijian Drua and playing in 15s. Meli Deralangi, excellent on defense, turnovers at the breakdown, outstanding line breaks. He's got that rangy speed from sevens. You've seen loads of involvements from him. He's a leader out there as well, like he was a captain of the sevens side. Incredible athlete, and just been another cog in this very dynamic, effective Fijian forward pack, which is combined involvement around the park with good line out, good set piece, good scrum, really sort of putting together a complete package as they're on their quest for tier 1 sort of status team. Okay, our number 7 is open side flanker. Guess he's from Fiji, Ryan. Elia Thanakevata, standout number 7. He's been great with ball in hand. He's also played number 8 as well, but we had to fit him in somewhere with all this stacked talent across the back row. He was also top try scoring forward in the 2024 Pacific Nations Cup with 4 tries, averaging 1 try scored for every 68 minutes played in the competition. The best rate of any player to feature for over 80 plus minutes in this competition. Not bad stats again, and I think the stats justify the selections for maybe some of the going where all the other teams represented. I think Fiji just showing that they've been a class above. Last member of our pack, number 8, and this is someone we have highlighted on the show, Lotu Anisi of Tonga. The blonde hair, can't miss him there, and he has just really been an absolute standout. Fast, powerful, got footwork, his ability to offload, score tries, be physical on defense, and Lotu Anisi beat the joint most defenders of any forward in the 2024 Pacific Nations Cup, 12, and crossed for 2 of Tonga's 9 tries in the competition.
I mean, the way that he carries the ball, it's like he's angry at the other team, and he's just not going to go down without a fight. You know, the old stole a loaf of bread. I mean, this guy is so... He's got that Artie Savea knee drive, just kicking,
that
fighting,
pump,
and just
like wriggle that he
angry,
has.
man.
Reminds
Just
me a bit of Artie for sure.
Yeah, but what an extremely talented player, like you said, on both sides of the ball. So well deserved in this number 8 pick, and it was tough. This was a very tough. There's some extremely talented number 8s in this competition, but no, I completely agree. I mean, he's got the stats to back it up. So
I agree. One of the tougher positions to pick with caliber. Samoa's 8 on the weekend was absolutely
Very
outstanding.
impressive.
Against the Eagles, he obviously put his hand up, and I think body of work across the competition. Anisi, our standout number 8.
at the number 9, feisty general himself, Milani Mataval. He has represented Samoa in sevens and has also completed over twice as many offloads as any other scrum half. He had 5 and was also the only 9 to win multiple turnovers in the competition with 2.
He's been outstanding. I think considering like Samoa has been up and down competition, he has been a bright spark. The ability to create tries out of nothing with a line break offload as we've seen, as well as the breakdown, the physicality, very well deserved.
At number 10, from Fiji, Caleb Muntz.
Caleb Muntz for me has just been a revelation for Fiji. I think him getting injured before the World Cup and last year, huge blow to Fiji, because although they were very, very competitive and exciting, probably that out-and-out 10 was what they were missing. He has absolutely delivered in this competition, plays for the Drua, but just the ability to break the line, to bring the X factor, and they've really rounded out their game with set piece and now control at 9 and 10 as well as X factor. Standout player. All right, Malo Tuitama, he's bringing the size. You know, as you're looking at Japan, maybe don't always think enormous wingers, but this guy kind of has it all. He's got the size, he's got the pace, out and out. He was the top try scorer in the 2023 Japan League One.
Oh yeah.
He started all 4 matches for Japan. He plays for the Blue Revs over there, and I just think gained more meters than any player in 2024. And was also the only player to beat 20 plus defenders in addition to ranking first in offloads completed. Those stats backed up with everything he brings. I just think X Factor player.
I mean, like you said, he has the size, he has the speed, he has the offload. Like, as an opposite winger, I'm just like, okay, well, if he's got the size, maybe he doesn't have like good passing, or maybe he kind of takes a while to get going, but like, this dude's a triple threat.
And number 12, Fatuli Paya. This guy is physical, big, athletic,
Specimen.
gets you over the gain line, but also has pretty agile feet. There's been a number of times where he's been caught in open play or behind the gain line, found the ability to skirt his way through, and then you know you're going to get a big direct physical sort of center when you have a Tongan 12 out there.
Yeah, well, and his ability to clean things up and make very smart decisions in loose play. On those turnover transition hot attack moments, he can use his feet because, again, obviously he's a very big guy. You got to sit down and make sure you tackle him, and then he uses that ability of the respect, and then uses the footwork to be able to create something out wide, or the good hands, or the chip space in behind. Like, he's very versatile.
Yeah, I agree. I think he really stood out to me as someone that deserves the recognition and why he's in our team of the tournament.
At outside center, you guessed it, the man from Japan, Dylan Riley. What an incredible, incredible player. I mean, he is really a standout for me for the whole tournament in the back line. I mean, from his pace, his kicking, his line break ability, his support, his offloads. I mean, some of those takes. I mean, like, this guy really is the complete package.
Did you see his try against Fiji? Like, we already highlighted him as like our Titan of the week, and he had so many highlight moments. But then he goes and scores.
Man, this guy's
that
crazy.
Absolute pelter.
Incredible.
Against Fiji, like an absolute one-man band. Like, honestly, Dylan Riley, I don't think there's another question of who the 13 is in our team of the tournament. Honestly, Dan Bowden's been raving about him. I'm sure a lot of people will be raving about him. Probably the type of player that's going to get a lot of contract offers now that he's really started to show this sort of form.
And in the number 14 jersey, the big man, Big Buate, at 6'3", 104 kg. This dude is a locomotive. Jeez.
He's been outstanding this competition. He's made the joint most line breaks of any player in the 2024 Pacific Nations Cup with 8, tied with Tuna Tuitama, and he's ranked second for meters gained at 313, only behind Japan's Malo Tuitama. He also crossed for 3 tries and registered 3 try assists as well. The stats don't lie, Ryan. There's a lot of Fijians in this side, but there's a reason
They won.
when they deliver like that. X
They
factor
won it
moment.
all.
And this has kind of been Fiji's MO. Like, they have so many different players across the field that can just break the game open. And I think that, accompanied with the control at 10, the forward pack, all of that is why they are our Pacific Nations Cup champions.
100%.
And why they make a majority of this team out. We've got one more spot left.
All right, are you ready to round this team out? At fullback, number 15, Sungsin Lee from Japan. Again, started all 4 matches. He had 2 at 10 and 2 at fullback. Again, versatility here. Plays for the Kobe Steelers. He also assisted 5 tries in this PNC Cup. So, setting things up. Also, the ability to finish tries here.
Absolutely outstanding. I think that kind of all-complete performance is why he's our 15. I think flawless goal kicking gets you in the team all day long. His versatility to play 10 as well. His ability to link tries, to score tries, and just be another cog in that very clever Japan outfit, especially the way they manage the backfield, the kicking. He is a vital cog out there with some of the other razzle and X Factor. He sort of definitely helps steer that ship.
Give that man a golden boot. Right? Surely there's a golden boot for this thing. They gotta hand this guy.
From 23 for Sungsin Lee.
Let's go.
That wraps up our team of the tournament. I feel pretty good about it. I feel like we've justified it. We've got stats, we've got analysis, and at the end of the day, it's just our opinion. So if anyone gets too offended, calm down, it's going to be okay. But I think it's a pretty decent team, and I think we've been blessed with this Pacific Nations Cup.
Yeah, I completely agree, man. There's some incredible X Factor players, but like you said, the ability to find all around the court players, right? We're not just picking guys who are they just do this on attack. They do both things, both sides of the ball. Obviously that Fijian forward pack makes up a big number of this pack, but at the same time, we know what forward pack dominance does in a competition like this, and in any competition. It's that set piece dominance that really sets off the platform for a successful backline, right?
Absolutely. So congratulations to our 2024 Asahi Super Dry Pacific Nations Cup team of the tournament.